Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the Neo Zeong, but this is actually the Super Deform. But nonetheless, it's awesome. It's a little beast that everybody wants to get. So much hype for this guy, since someone out there decided to swap out the Sinanju with something else. And that is actually a great idea. And I'm actually going to give it a try. So here's the box art. And the great thing about Super Deform, you got the effect parts. As opposed to the high grade, which you have to buy the halo as a separate thing. But here you get everything. Quite nice. So on the side here, the same box art. On the back here, a bit more. Actually a little bit of promotion and get the full armor Unicorn Gundam and Banshee Norn. Nice. This retails about 2,000 yen, but you might be looking at about $20 to $25, depending on where you get it. As always, you're gonna get a choking hazard warning, not for kids under 3. Yeah. On the side here, things I got more information about the kit. I'm not gonna go on it right now since we're gonna build it and see it for ourselves. Alright, that's it for the box art. Let's take a look inside. Alright, we got 11 runners here, and notably, look at the clear pieces. This one is the halo. You got actually 2 of them. It's kind of interesting how they incorporated that. Usually you have a big square around this, but the support is actually the halo itself, the outer ring. Interesting. Then we got a stand here, SV1. And I think most notably is this guy here. I think the same goes for the high grade. It's actually quite huge. Yep, and that's, I believe, the back skirt. You get the shoulder pieces here. It's pretty big. You have to support with a couple more binder clips on my spruce sorter kit I have here. Alright, then, 11 runners. This is going to be a fun build. Alright, let's take a quick look at the instructions. Again, this is BB number 392. Come a long way, although I don't think they've counted Son Goku then, so there's actually a lot more Super Deforms. Yep. Actually kind of interesting to see the first Super Deform. It's actually, okay, this is a big map, so I'm probably not going to be able to open this properly, but there's actually a comic here. Kind of interesting that they've included that. Nice. This is what I've been always kind of curious when they're gonna add that back. They always add this on the older Super Deforms. It's actually kind of cool. Just looking into it, can't really read Japanese, but it's nice. Yep. More gimmicks here. Yep. And some parts of it is colored. Actually, yeah, because the inside part is not. So there's quite a bit of instruction there. Oh, pretty cool. So that's the instruction booklet for this guy. Alright, so after building the kit, you're gonna get this. Again, you're gonna get the Super Deform Sinanju, which is great. And I thought that you have to buy this separately, although I already have one, but for those who haven't, that might be an issue. So you're gonna get the same Sinanju, the whole body, not just portions of it. Basically the same kit. Now another question is, what about all the decals, the gold trims, the sleeves? Well, you can have a sticker sheet for that. I haven't put mine yet. I typically paint my kits, but this is one of those, it's going to be quite a bit of project. I tend to do seam line removal lately, and there's a lot of seams, especially on that back right there. So that's that. You're going to get the shield as well, with the beam handles, and the beam axe, the pistol right there. So that's pretty cool. And you're also gonna get their back parts likewise. So hold on, let me just grab them. So you get the beam saber right here, the beam axe effect parts. So that's great that they've added that. Now we're also gonna get this guy here, the beam rifle. Yep, and I think it's almost the same. Then you also, this is gonna be the extra one. So this kit comes with this one. This is the Bazooka. It's actually an add-on here. So you mount it here. This goes on top of his shoulder. And this actually is add-on. You put like so. and connect this back. So he holds it in both places, which is great. I'm not gonna post it because sooner or later it's gonna go inside there. So that's that cool add-on. Also, you can combine this too. So that's a special feature they have. So this handle here, if you have the other, if you have this before, this to used to hold it like a spear, and you connect this part. Kind of forget how it goes, but probably like this. So it just becomes a giant spear. Along with this, once you flip this around and put the beam effect parts to act, so that part. But nonetheless, you can attach this like so. There's a peg there for the handle and on top. And now we just have a giant beam rifle with a bazooka extension. So that's pretty cool. Likewise, yeah, he got polycap, so he'll be able to hold that. Really nice. Alright, and you know what? I actually wish they should have added that on the regular SD, because another part of this is you can add this on the shoulder. It's a shoulder cannon, which we'll do a little bit later on, but you only get one. Alright, so that's that part. Otherwise, a few things I want to add. You're gonna get this. This is your regular stand for the Sinanju, but in particular, with the Super Deformed Neo Zeong, you have this gray piece here, which gives you a bit more support. Although I've used the other one, it does the same thing. Right now, for what you've been waiting for, let's do some armoring up. Alright, so you grab your SD Sinanju here. You take out the fuel pods at the back because it's going to be on the way if you don't. Alright, you're going to grab the armor, and you might do a little bit of a disassembly. So you're going to remove this, or actually just move it up. I think we can just move it up. It's held by a polycap here. Just take it out. So right there. Remove this front part here. There's a peg right there where you can stand, and we're just gonna mount it here. So that just pegs in place once we get it. There we go. Actually, he needs to put his feet. There we go. That's a lot better. All right, and thrusters or the binders in the back, kind of shift it down. Move this. Well, I think it's better still if you just put it on afterwards, but we're experimenting. So put this on. You're gonna tuck in his arms inside that front part there. Come on, there we go. So you should, yeah, neatly tuck him in. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this back on and repeg it. So there's a square pegs here that kind of just locks it in place, and this kind of helps it cover that up. So that's kind of interesting engineering right there. This one too. So again, I'm just gonna unpeg it. There we go, and peg that back in. Alright, so we got Super Deformed Neo Zeong. This is amazing. On the back here, you get more of the arms here in the back. Right now, it kind of looks like a cape, which is cool. And we're missing something. We gotta add the shield. So you can find the shield somewhere in here. There you go. Shield just mounts on the top here. So there's a circular part right there, and mounts here. So I think we're just gonna push that a little bit further down, and almost there. There we go. And now we're complete. There's a articulation. Well, there's actually quite a bit of articulation in this little guy. You got this thrusters, which you can remove if you do so. Come on. And the plastic ball joint system, great. But it's kind of nice because when you look down here, it looks like it's part of the thruster, that middle part. So it's kind of like the Zeong. It's nice that it gives you an option if you want to there or not. Another thing is, I think a lot of people didn't like this propellant tank as legs. They're not really legs, but it kind of makes sense for space. And it's actually nice I didn't paint that white or black. Red, it's actually nice because from afar it looks like he has legs, so I'm not complaining there. And I'm kind of grown used to it, so there's some nice details on that, especially the torso on the back, but that's a whole solid piece. Alright, moving back to articulation, you have the shoulder here, it's a ball joint right there, you get a little bit of elbow, and you got wrist. And basically this is the only pair of arms that are articulated. Now on the back, you got these guys here, which you get a polycap on here. Actually, interesting, on this kit you're gonna be missing one, or lacking one of the PC7 polycaps, so you're gonna have to cut it from the tray, which they give you an extra, so you're gonna have one extra. And basically just you're gonna put it on here. Let's just take this out. It's not this one, but one of them I had to put that a plastic polycap ball joint, so mounts in there. And you have a bit of an option on how you're gonna mount this. So either you go this way, or you rotate it, make it longer like so. So a lot of option. And I kind of tend to hide the peg because people will probably place it like this. And also, depending on where you put the peg, I mean, you can go even further, you know, the bend. So this two peg system works really well, surprisingly. Alright, so I'm just gonna mount it this way, and we're just gonna go through all of them. I should probably just cut it, edit out, but it's not too bad. Mount it like so. So this one's kind of interesting. This one, they're all 5. This one kind of has that thumb. It's kind of separated, so interesting. Alright, so we got that part there. Actually, no, we need to bend it, else it's just gonna be sticking out. Alright, a few more, and just bear with me. Another thing I've noticed, there's 2 pegs here, which, I mean, I guess you can put another arm there if you have an extra super deformed Neo Zeong. But something tells me they were thinking of adding this on there, but again, the white sticks out too much. So, probably best not to have that there. I think that's the plastic one. Yep, so here we go. A few more. This is the last one. Almost there. There we go. And alright. Right, now to place this, I typically just want to hide the hollow parts. So this one's gonna go here. Right, so I do a break there. Alright, so putting this on, actually, yeah, come to think of it, there's an effect part that I should have put on before putting the arms. Yeah. Anyways, there we go. You got all that arms, like extra cannons, just amazing. So again, we're gonna take this out, put this guy, or this thing here. It's actually slits on the side here. So we just gotta follow that on the side, and there we go. And this is dual mounting, just kind of interesting. There we go. Well, I kind of, maybe I'll just do it this way. Either way, as long as it sticks there. No, it has to be that way. So it has to stick up like that, but it kind of goes in front of his face, so you get the idea. Alright, so that's really great. Now the last part is this effect part. You got a halo. Now, if you're getting the high grade Neo Zeong, more power to you. That thing is massive and quite a bit of pricey. But now, but if you want to have this, you get, that's another extra thing to buy to add on. Alright, so to put this on, unfortunately I should have, yeah, poor planning there. This mounts on the back here. There's a pegs on the shoulder, which I'm just gonna loop around. Come on, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yes, it's gonna work. I think there we go. So just pegs in place, and this one is kind of bendy. Yeah. All right, take that out. It's It's not a rigid plastic, which might be a good thing. Because you don't really want rigid stuff. Alright, so putting this guy's back here. There we go. We're almost there. Almost there. Just bear with me. We're getting there. Alright, so now this part here, you gotta remove the pistol part and add this on. It's like a halo thing. It's kind of weird. I kind of get it on the back, but why on the top too? So, anyways, it's there. Kind of like an angel of destruction. And there we go. Dual halo, Neo Zeong. Alright, so yeah, that's it for the review. Now you've seen a lot of things online where people add on a lot of crazy stuff, right? I think you could put the SH Figure Arts Mario there, your other super deforms, and Nendoroids. Yep, I've seen quite a bit. I'm not gonna really do that here. I do have this, which I just want to share. Actually, there's a few things I want to share. A few customs I was thinking. So, I have a high grade here with the Sinanju head display, which is pretty cool. Now, I just want to point out that you can actually swap out the head. Just take this out here. I'm just gonna remove the Sinanju head here. There we go. Pop it out, and put this on here. This little guy. And let's see. Alright, and if you have an Assault Kingdom unicorn, there you go. It feels like you have the high grade Neo Zeong. It actually fits with that small head right there. Yeah. So that's one thing you can do. Or you can just take that out and actually grab the 135 head. Is it 135 or 145? I can't remember, but you know, regardless. Just probably pop that out. No, we probably need the head. Do we need? Yeah, well, we'll give it a shot. So right here, but we probably have to remove all this kibble. Great. Now we need to remove it again. Now let's get stuck there. Let's see if I can remove this quickly. Oh, surprisingly, I didn't remove that quickly. Right, so let's go in back here. You know how super form you want to get it? Well, put on the 135 scale head. Well, maybe you need a little bit of help with a silly tack, which I have here. There we go. Ah, great. But you kind of get the idea where I'm heading to. Just get that huge head there. That's one of the things I was able to do a photo of it before. There we go. There we go. So, bear with me. I'm putting things together. Alright, so the Sinanju head on top of the super deformed Neo Zeong. What is going on? I thought it was working. It was weird. It was working without that shoulder armor. Now it won't stay there. I wonder if it's just a angle. No. This will stay on there. I will make it happen. This is weird. Sorry, I'm just very persistent sometimes. What's going on? You saw that stay there, right? No, it won't stay on. That's really weird. That's probably the angle. Let me fix that. There we go. Finally got it in there. Alright, so I got a crazy head. Alright, that looks amazing. And again, there's a lot more other things you can do. One last thing before we end this review. I was thinking of a cool custom idea. And let me just change them around. Alright, so here's my crazy idea. And for those who are following Block Rock Shooter and collecting the Figma as I am, we're finally gonna get Figma Chariot. And I have the Nendoroid version here. And now for those familiar with the show, you got this little spider here. Well, for the Nendoroid, but when the show, the spider is huge. And basically her name is Mary the Tank. And she is very, very awesome. And we wanted to get maybe an EX ride. The EX ride is the Figma line for basically the vehicles. Either it could be a motorcycle. I think for the most part they're mostly motorcycles. Now, having a Mary the Tank EX ride, that's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be huge. So I need to find an alternative. I really want to have a spider tank for Chariot as she comes out. Now, I was looking at the Neo Zeong, and Neo Zeong has 3 pairs of hands, or arms, sorry. Kind of like Mary here, which is supposed to be 4 pairs of arms. Not complaining. Actually, I have this little thing on thrusters for the binders on the back of the Sinanju. So I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna strip around the arms and flip it around, and it kind of works out. So I just gotta paint this whole thing black, add a little bit of gold, which, you know, Sinanju has gold rims, and maybe we'll paint something out here. Maybe put something like spikes, and I could make it look like a spider head here. Actually, there's holes there already. And might have to buy 2 Figma Chariot. Why? Just to get the wheels. Right now I'm just using my electric tape. So I got 2 of them, and I have strength there as a reference. So that'll be interesting to do. Yeah, so who knows? It might work. My idea might work, but yeah, I mean, I could start with the Neo Zeong first and work my way there. But yeah, I think that'll be an interesting custom. So I just want to share that. That's my crazy custom, among other things. This little guy here. Alright, so that's it for my review for the Super Deformed Neo Zeong. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, suggestions, and you know, I do apologize, I didn't really do a swap thing inside there. I mean, there's a lot you can do. I can even put Mary inside there. Maybe I should do that instead of getting Mary the Tank. Combining them. Interesting. Anyways, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, I got this from Tatsu Hobby. It's not listed on their web store. They usually don't list Super Deformed, just mainly because the shipping always oversees the actual cost of the kit. Although this particular one is big, but they just typically don't list it. But you can always inquire it. If you have an order already, it's a great add-on. For any SDs, just great to have an add-on. And you can always inquire for kits. Just give them or shoot them an email at info@tatsuhobby.com. Yeah. Alright, so that's about it. So until then, this is Mead. Thank you for watching.